Most people don't realize this, but you're addicted. Not to drugs, not to alcohol, not to the X-rated stuff. You're addicted to dopamine. Yeah, dopamine. The chemical in your brain that gives you that quick hit of pleasure, that makes you feel good every time you pick up your phone to check your social media, binge watch Netflix, or dive into mindless distractions. You're feeding that addiction, and guess what? It's keeping you broke, it's killing your focus, and it's stopping you from achieving the massive success you know you're capable of. But here's the truth. If you don't break free from this dopamine addiction, you'll keep chasing small highs while your big dreams stay on hold. I know this from experience. A couple of years ago, I found myself spending hours scrolling through social media, constantly refreshing my feeds, feeling like I was doing something productive. I wasn't moving forward. It wasn't until I decided to detox from dopamine, everything changed. So today, I'm going to show you the cheat code, the key to breaking this cycle and unlocking the focus and energy that will change everything in your life. It's called a dopamine detox. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to use it to reclaim your mind, reclaim your time, and unlock the success that's been waiting for you. Let's face it, we live in a world where everything is designed to keep us hooked. Your phone, addictive. Social media, addictive. Even junk food is addictive. And they all have one thing in common: dopamine. Every like, every notification, every episode of that show you're binging, it's designed to give you a hit of dopamine. And over time, you start craving for more scrolling, more distraction, more of the things that feel good in the moment but kill your productivity in the long run. But here's the problem. Success doesn't come from instant pleasure. Success comes from delayed gratification. Dopamine addiction is the enemy of long-term success. But here's the good news. There's a way to reset your brain and take back control. And it starts with a dopamine detox. So let's break it down. What kind of dopamine are we really addicted to? It's not just the obvious stuff like social media or fast food. It's everything that gives us instant gratification. The need to check your phone every 2 minutes. Dopamine, the impulse to watch one more episode, even when you know you've got work to do. Dopamine. Every time you chase those small rewards, you train your brain to seek more short-term pleasure. And here's where it gets dangerous. The more you feed this addiction, the less you're able to focus on long-term goals. Your brain starts to lose its ability to work for delayed rewards. You get trapped in a loop of instant hits of dopamine while your big dream sits in the background, collecting dust. I know because I've been there. I was addicted to social media, scrolling for hours every day, thinking I was being productive by staying connected, as we will often put it. I need to stay connected to my people. But it was actually draining my time and my energy. During the COVID period and in 2021, I decided to take a 30-day social media detox. And that's when things changed for me. I used that time focusing on writing my book, which became a bestseller on Amazon. And that was a game changer for me. And it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't broken free from this constant dopamine hits. But here's the solution, a dopamine detox. Think of it like a hard reset of your brain for a day, a week, however long you can handle. You can cut out all the things that gives you those quick dopamine hits. No Instagram, no TikTok, no Netflix, and you might even limit your phone use to just essential calls or work-related tasks. The goal is to starve your brain of instant pleasure, just like we would starve ourselves from eating. The reason why we do this is so that it can relearn how to focus on long-term rewards. At first, it's going to feel real uncomfortable. Trust me. In 2021, when I did this detox, I was feeling so uncomfortable because I was so addicted to my phone. You'll feel relentless, you feel restless, bored, maybe even anxious. But that's exactly the point. Your brain is so used to that constant stimulation that when you remove it, it goes into withdrawal. Discomfort is temporary, and it's a sign that your brain is recalibrating. You're teaching it to function without needing that constant dopamine hits. I've done this several times, taking breaks from social media for 30 days or more, and every time, or whatever you might be addicted to, taking constant break will really help. My mind becomes sharper. I am more focused, and I'm able to make real progress on my goals. And that's how I was able to write my best-selling book, cut out all the distraction and focus intensely on the work that mattered. This isn't just a theory, it works, and it can work for you too. So why is dopamine detox a cheat code to success? 3 reasons. First, it sharpens your focus. When you detox from dopamine, you force your brain to stop craving instant rewards. This frees up your mental energy to focus on your most important goals. After just a few days, I noticed how much more focused I became. Instead of chasing these quick dopamine hits, I channeled all my energy into meaningful work. This was the key to writing my book and growing my brand. Second, it builds discipline. Success is built on consistency, and discipline is the backbone of that consistency. A dopamine detox helps you to develop the mental toughness needed to delay gratification. When you're not constantly reaching for the phone or the snacks, you're building the muscle of self-control. That's the same muscle that's going to help you achieve success in your career, your fitness, your relationship. Every area of your life is going to bring you a long-term success. And thirdly, it rewires your brain for long-term success. Dopamine detox isn't about eliminating pleasure forever. It's about training your brain to prioritize the right kind of pleasure, the kind that comes from achieving your goals, from doing meaningful work, from seeing the results of your efforts. By removing distraction, you make space for what truly matters. When you're no longer distracted by small, meaningless rewards, your brain will naturally start focusing on the bigger, more fulfilling goals. But here's the thing, we need dopamine. We need it. It is how we experience pleasure, how we feel joy, and how we stay motivated. The problem is not dopamine itself, but how we are overstimulating our brains with constant shallow rewards. A dopamine detox helps you hit the reset button and find a balance. You're not cutting out the dopamine forever. In fact, it's impossible to do that. You're learning to control it, to use it in a way that serves your goals rather than sabotaging your goals. So if you feel like you're stuck, like your mind is scattered and your progress is stalling, I will recommend highly to try a dopamine detox, because a dopamine detox could be exactly what you need to unlock your next level of success. And that's how I've been able to grow my brand, write my best-selling book, and create a life that I'm proud of today. It started with controlling my dopamine. And if I can do it, that means you can do it too. So now that you understand how dopamine detox can help sharpen your focus, build discipline, and rewire your brain for long-term success, ask yourself, are you ready to take control over your mind and your life? But here's the thing, dopamine isn't the enemy. It's about balance. You need to learn how to delay gratification and not fall into the trap of constant shallow rewards. And that's why you need to focus on preparation too. It's about putting in the work during the season of preparation before you see the payoff. And this is why my next video comes in. What Karate Kid taught us about preparation stage. Trust me, this is essential if you want to master the art of preparation before the big wins come. Also, if you feel like you wasted too much time to dopamine hits and distraction, check out how to reclaim your time using ancient strategies. In this video, I break down how the wisdom of Seneca on the shortness of life can help you refocus on what truly matters, your time. We've all been there before, wasting precious time, but it's never too late to reset. Now, this is your moment. You've learned how to take control over your dopamine, how to reset it, and how to prepare your success. Take the next step to unlock the greatness within you. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Click on these videos right now and let's get started on your path to the high definition life. My name is Reed of High Definition. Be inspired today.